Come forward, state your name and address for the record.
My name is Andrew Simonsick. My address is 17 Overbrook Avenue in Maple Shade. So it's my understanding that you are pressing forward with the fire administrator, or whatever you want to call it, for this town. Is that a correct statement? Yes or no answer?
There is currently...
It's a yes. I'm not asking you.
Well,
I'm asking these five. It's a yes
She's
or
the one
no.
that's going to answer the question for her.
Why is she answering the question?
She's our township manager, Andrew.
You run the township and you run the meetings. If you're allowing her to do it, that's a problem to me. I'm asking you five what's going on. You should know what's going on.
It can be a problem to you all you'd like. She's going to answer your question, or you're not going to get an answer.
Well, is that how that works? Okay. Yous are driving all the nails into your coffins, whether you think so or not. And let me just tell you, this township has nothing but time on its side. And everything that yous do in this point moving forward in the past can be changed. Just like she's doing it, it can be redone. It can be dismantled. Yous all need to think about what you're doing. And I'm going to make a statement here, and yous all need to think about it. The attorney included, because I can't believe you're allowing them to draft things like this, knowing Title 40 and knowing how this township is set up. However, with her decision to talk you five into shutting down the fire department and all the chaos that has ensued over that point in time, our grids still are not in place because the state's involved in it. And the state, in their infinite wisdom, has taken it upon themselves to lessen the grids that were initially put on there by us to Fox Meadow. And me as a chief and as a professional, right now, I will say to all of you, you 6, 7 are accountable in some shape or form for the death of those 2 children, whether you think so or not. Because our initial response had been taken down because the state got involved in it, and it was all due to her bringing the state in here, her making a decision, and yous deciding to shut the fire department down. So yous need to think about that before you go doing it. I sat in this room and extended an olive branch to every 5 of you about coming up here and trying to straighten all this out. And you know what I got from you? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. She came into town. There wasn't one problem in this town until she showed up. She's driven a wedge between us. You could sit there and laugh all you want, Nelson. We're going to show you what leadership's all about by the people of this town. If you think Joe Dugan and Joe Andel are going to help you with your elections this time around, you're sadly mistaken. Yous all need to think about what you're doing, what you're costing this town. That woman doesn't even live in this town. She makes decisions, goes home, and could care less about this town because she doesn't live here. It doesn't directly affect her. But yous do live here, and her decisions are affecting you. And if you're buying into everything without going and talking to the experts, the people like us that have been around this whole time, then I feel sorry for you. Because I guarantee you wouldn't be doing this to the police department without going and talking to them. And I resent the fact that you got Bill Kramer in this building making decisions and working with him behind my back. So I'm not asking you to speak. You can say whatever you want.
You will not sit here and yell at me.
You've been going down my back since the beginning.
Andrew.
You say everything that you want to say. It's propaganda, and you haven't put your money where your mouth is. And I'm also telling you right now, we were denied to buy a fit test machine for our safety, the number 1 priority that the state wants us to have, and it's a law. I'm telling you in public, I'm buying it.
Okay.
I'm purchasing it,
but
and
you were
I don't
not
care
denied.
what you said.
I asked if you had anybody trained to work it, and the answer from Alec was...
We don't need anyone trained. It's a self-contained unit, and if we buy it,
then
make
your
sure
deputy
that we
chief
will have it trained.
later.
You want to make excuses and say things that have nothing to do
Andrew,
with it. No, I'm not talking
asked
to
your
you.
deputy chief.
I am not talking to you.
You're right. No
I'm
more.
talking to you.
Thank you, Andrew.
You just need to think about what I said.
Thank you.
Is
there anyone else in the member of the
township?
Is there anybody else in the member of the public that would like to address council at this time?
I think I said everything I needed to say. You just need to think about what I said.
Thank you, Andrew. Sit down, please.
Don't tell me what to do, Chuck.